Hello everyone! Today I'm going to show you the yo-yo collection. As you've read by the title, this collection consists of an estimated 3,000 yo-yos. Yes, that is a lot of yo-yos. No one needs that many yo-yos, like ever. But yo-yos have been a huge part of my life. It's almost the entirety of my life. I've been yo-yoing for almost 20 years now. And I know what you're thinking, like, how's that possible? What, were you like yo-yoing out of the womb? So since I've been involved with yo-yos for almost 2 decades, this collection has gradually grown across the years. Now, as a disclaimer, I am no way trying to brag. I am very lucky to have the yo-yos that I have now, but this was requested and I thought you guys would enjoy seeing the entirety of this collection. Yes. Some of these yo-yos have been used, but most of these yo-yos are actually quite sentimental, meaning a lot of these are actually still in the packaging as well. It's the same with any kind of collection, you know, like with any Star Wars collection, you don't want to open up the packaging. A portion of these yo-yos I've received from sponsorships. A long time ago, I used to be sponsored by Yo-Yo Jam. These yo-yos range from decades ago to the more current now, modern, professional yo-yos. And of course, I do have a lot of Yo-Yo Factory yo-yos because I am currently sponsored by them. I've received yo-yos as gifts from friends, but the bulk of this collection has come from eBay and Yo-Yo Expert. And I also need to say that I don't actually sell or trade any of my yo-yos. I never have, and I don't think I ever will. But I have given away a lot of yo-yos to friends and just other yo-yoers in general. So, leading into that, this is also a giveaway. For now, I will definitely be giving away my Yo-Yo Factory Hot Edition. They don't make these anymore. This was just a limited run, some other little goodies, I guess. So to enter in this giveaway, you have to 1. Subscribe to my channel, 2. Like this video, and 3. Leave a comment below on this video. It can be any comment. The winner will be chosen by random. The deadline for this giveaway is August 8th. It'll be after Worlds. Yeah, then I'll contact you guys directly through YouTube message. So, I think that's it. I guess I'll get right into it. And you might want to sit down, have like a snack or something, because this might take a while. So here is the collection. As you can see, there are a lot of yo-yos, and unfortunately I cannot go through every single one of them. But I will try to go through each section, and please feel free to pause the video anytime you'd like to get a better look at each yo-yo. So let's start with the right side of the room. The first shelf is essentially just miscellaneous stuff. Over here are a bunch of Omega McDonald yo-yos, and down is even more miscellaneous expensive yo-yos. Like over here, all of the anti-yos, and then this one is really expensive, Oxygen. If you're wondering what my favorite yo-yo out of the entire collection is, it's this one. It's signed by Shinji, it's its signature edition, pretty old, and it's so cute. He signed it in English letters. The next row down here are a bunch of H-spin yo-yos. And then all of the Diffio yo-yos. Not just the packaging, they're all inside. Back in the day, this yo-yo was the metal to have, the samurai. And here's a bunch of pro-yos. This one is holographic, as you can see, with Hans on it. Then right next to it are some of the current Yo-Yo Factory models, just in those new packaging. So the next shelf is entirely all Yo-Yo Jam yo-yos, with some of their spin tops as well. It starts with one of the very first Yo-Yo Jam yo-yos, as well as the Dragonfly, which was later changed to the Dragon Jam. I got the Big Ben over here, got it from Ben. Behind it are a couple of X-Cons. And then up top are a bunch of these Spin Factors, as well as the Cappy Factor. The next row is all pink yo-yos from Yo-Yo Jam again. Then behind these Aquariuses, are a bunch of the World's Edition yo-yos, all throughout the years. The Master Hot Stamper yo-yo. You could say this is my first signature yo-yo. It was only made by Todd Bell. couple of you guys in the comments were asking about these shot glasses. I got these at my 21st birthday. I have a bunch of them, so I'll add them to the giveaway. Below are more Yo-Yo jams. These are actually all used, but were put back into the packaging just to make it look nice. Then the next shelf is all hummingbirds at the top. Over in the corner are probably the most rarest hummingbirds in this collection. Over here is a Smothers Brothers yo-yo. I don't know what that's doing there, but it's really hot here. The next row are some really old Duncan Yoyos, just put in the packaging to make it look nice. Up top are Rebecca and John Higby Yoyos. I really love these. Then over here in the corner are the Buzz on Yo-Yos. They're all from Worlds throughout the years. I have a lot of good memories with these Yo-Yos. Then the last row are all the BC wooden Yo-Yos. This is really old. It features the First Lady of Yo, very old packaging. And then this entire shelf is all Yo-Yo Factory Yo-Yos. Behind each of these packagings are duplicates, as you can see. Then over here are some of my Yo-Yo Factory editions. The Replay Pro, love these. Some whips, the Hot. And then over here is the Metal Replay. It's not my edition. I don't know why it's there though. Then down here is actually a yo-yo of me when I was a kid on top of a shot glass when I was 21. Yeah, very classy. Behind it is actually one of my all-time favorite Yo-Yo Factory yo-yos that I've ever received. It's the Jensen Kimmons Superstar Edition. I got this when I first joined the team a long time ago. More Yo-Yo Factories in the Champions collection, as well as some of my signature string from Yo-Yo String Lab. Down here is an autographed picture of Jennifer Baybrook that I won at a contest when I was young. There are the USA collection and a bunch of other collections, Neon collection, the Play collection, I guess they're called, the OG 401k, as well as some other Yo-Yo Factories in their packaging, and a bunch of Loop 180s. Yeah, is it? I don't know. 360. This confused me. Okay, so now we're going to get into the boxes. Over here are some more Yo-Yo Factories. The majority on top are my collection. Then some more medals at the bottom. This is actually my favorite colorway that they've ever come out with. Unfortunately, it was just a one kind of deal. It's a hot. Love it. Shout out to Evan Nagao. He looks so cute. Oh. This is one of my favorite yo-yos when I started out as a kid, the Bomb. And also the Cherry Bomb was my favorite as well. Over here are my dad's tops, and then in the drawer are some, okay, I can't really open it because they're all stuck with a bunch of yo-yos inside in their packaging. There's just a bunch of duplicates and random things in here. Now moving on to the left side of the wall. Over here are just a bunch of fun yo-yos, essentially, that were bought on eBay. We have Yo-Yo Barbie, Yo-Yo Skipper, and all her friends, the full collection with Disney yo-yos, just a bunch of cartoon yo-yos and things from fandoms. Down here are some more World's Edition yo-yos, as well as my favorite, Shinji's Edition yo-yo again. Again, in the boxes are just a bunch of duplicates of all the yo-yos I'm about to show you on the wall. Batman, da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Up top, shout out to the kendama community. All of these are very special to me. Over here hanging are all the world's medals. These are actually my dad's, not mine, because I've never received one. But the national medals are mine, though. And yeah, just some more medals, just yo-yos and packaging. As you can see, more random yo-yos that you can just find at the dollar store. Or actually on eBay. eBay, that's where they're from. Here is Paul Hahn, back when he was THP. And then on the side are his yo-yo expert trading cards to what he looks like now. Those up there, not even kidding, are yo-yo lip glosses. Yeah, and I did use them when I was younger. This section has all of the Duncan Yoyos and Duncan displays, as well as just some trophies from older contests. And then down here on the right is actually a really old display with some really old yo-yos inside. Wooden Duncan Imperials, as well as some more random Duncan yo-yos. And here are just some random tops. And then older yo-yos, as I said, in the old packaging. Over here, my dad just placed a bunch of random yo-yos in the, I don't know, clear display. Then on the other side of the room, we have some boxes of very old yo-yos. The old Duncan yo-yos, all the full display collection packaging, sure. Then here's some all pro yo-yos, all inside. Yep, okay, yeah, there it is. Then over here are some Russell Coca-Cola yo-yos. Yes, all inside. The packaging is very delicate, so I'm trying to be careful with it. And then I even have the Japanese one, which is in a nicer kind of plastic packaging. Then my dad put together these binders of old yo-yo archives, just with a bunch of catalogs, some just newspaper clippings. And that is Steve Brown. Yeah. And that over there is also Steve Brown. There's just some very old stuff throughout the years. Here are the Yo-Yo Expert trading cards, all of them from every year, I'm pretty sure, all of them, every single one. And then this binder has some really old yo-yo pictures. That's me and Joseph Harris. That is so crazy. I have old pictures of me at yo-yo contests when I was young. Yeah, my mom just saved up all of these pictures. And my dad just put them all together in this huge binder of archives of yo-yoing throughout our lives. Here we're at the Worlds 2003. I am so tiny. That is crazy. Way crazy. And then there's actually a yo-yo magazine called Fiend Magazine. We have all of them, and they're placed inside this binder as well. Yeah, as you can see, 1999 Bay Area Classic. Yeah, a long time ago. As well as World's pamphlet schedules. Yeah, that was taken at like World's Orlando. And there was a World yearbook. You had to take a picture of yourself when you registered to get like this badge. And then they ended up putting in this huge yearbook catalog. I thought that was a great idea. Who else loved that? I love that. I wish they brought that back. Look right there. That is Anthony. That is so cool. That's so cool. yeah, so that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll put a new video out soon, and I can't talk. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.